Hey there, Cy Rodriguez back again, and today I'm coming to answer a question, and this one is to my sister. Her question was, "What is the number one thing you can do when it regarding food? Basically, what is the number one good thing you can do regarding food, or the best practice regarding food?" So, I'm going to give you three things, and even a fourth thing that is not exactly related to food, but that's going to change your life if you're not already doing it. So, um, let's just go ahead and start it out. Number one thing that you can do regarding food to change your life for the better is to eat whole foods. And those whole foods should be simple, without any additives or preservatives. Organic is better than not organic, but if you start with whole foods, you're going to be able to, it's going to take you a long way. So, whole foods, anything that is not refined, and or I should say maybe mildly refined, but fresh fruits and vegetables are always going to be at the top of the list, because of what they have in them regarding vitamins and water and mineral content. And that is part of the three things you can do. So we'll come back to that in just a second. But whole foods generally, just look at the packages that you're getting and buy things that are like whole grains, whole beans, any type of whole foods that you can find in the store that are fruits, vegetables, a little bit of nuts and seeds. I'm not a person who really believes that those things should be a big part of your diet, nuts and seeds. Some are better than others, but whole foods generally. And rice, does it say rice or does it say rice with other things in it? Is it a whole grain? I mean, is it whole, I'm sorry, is it brown rice? Um, that's better for you. But if it's organic brown rice, even better still. But if it's organic white rice, hey, go for it. It's good. Fresh peas, fresh corn, frozen peas or corn, also good. Fresh frozen. So whole foods, simple. And when I say simple, I mean don't combine a lot of those foods together. A lot of things will go together. Like you could mix several vegetables together with a grain and a bean, for example, or you could mix, or you could eat some kind of fruit, maybe one fruit before you eat your other foods, and always before. But what I'm saying is don't try to have a glass of milk with potato and some cereal and with all kinds of additives and preservatives in it that you don't even know what they are and how they affect the chemistry, your chemistry, or the chemistry of the whole food together as it's going down into your body. Whole foods, no additives, preservatives. Okay, so that was number one. Number two is never, ever drink with your meal. Drink right before. In fact, drink a good amount right before. In fact, you could drink, and what I recommend you drink right before is water. But if you're having some fruit juice or something right before, that's going to be fine too. Just give it a few minutes, maybe like 5-10 minutes to digest. But if you drink some fruit juice on an empty stomach right before a meal, you're going to be fine. It's going to digest really quick. You're not going to have to wait too long if you're on an empty stomach, because your body loves those fruit sugars, or any kind of sugars actually, but it loves that fresh juice. So if you're getting something like that inside of you before you eat, that's going to be fine. But don't mix it with your meal. Don't mix any kind of drinks with your meal, because they dilute your digestive juices, and they also, and sometimes they just make it impossible for your body to really digest it all. And you've got this mix of acidic whatever sitting in your belly undigested and causing you to have things like some kind of gastric problems right here. I almost never have any problem like that. In fact, I can't even hardly remember in my life, since I started to change my diet in 1996, of having any kind of gastrointestinal problems or having some kind of like acidic feeling right here. But don't mix drinks with your food because that's generally going to cause problems. But drinking right before is a good thing. And there are some minor exceptions. For example, if you're going to eat some cereal, which I think is an okay thing, and I wouldn't consider it exactly a whole food, it's a little bit refined, but if you got, for example, an organic cereal that had several different grains in it, if you have that with a little bit of water, it's not going to cause you any problems because it's so dry, it actually needs a little bit of water to reconstitute to like a whole food where it would be at. And it's not going to hurt you to have that if you are to have a little water with that. And maybe it won't hurt you if you have a little bit of milk or soy milk, depending on who you are. But that's a little bit of an exception to the rule. But generally, you don't want to have any kind of drink mixed with your food. So that was number 2. And number 3, eat fresh foods. Because fresh foods like fruits and vegetables have high water content. Not only do they have high water content, that water is mineralized water. And it also has vitamins in it, which both of those are obviously really good for you and essential for your health. But your body actually is able to hydrate better when water has minerals and vitamins in it. It pulls them into your system a lot easier and helps to keep you hydrated. But fruits and vegetables, people say fruits and vegetables have living enzymes and that is why they are good for you. And there's a lot of kind of evidence that supports that. And I'm all for that. But I'm just saying, like, fresh fruits and vegetables digest easily and they make you feel good. Just chew them up really good. So, fresh fruits and vegetables. Now, the other thing that I want to add into this whole equation, it's going to help you to feel a lot better that it's not exactly food, is just drinking water. So every single day, make sure you drink tons of water. And you can see we have our water right here. This is good water. So what you want to do is have water before you go to sleep, even if it makes you get up at night and pee. There's nothing wrong with that. It's absolutely healthy, and I know that you can get up several times in the night and go back to sleep without any problem if you're being healthy. So drink water before you go to bed, and you can drink as much as a quart of water before you go to bed, which is a lot of water. But when you wake up in the morning, you're going to feel really good. And if you don't drink a quart of water before you go to bed, bring a quart of water to your bedside. And during the night, when you wake up, drink that water a little bit at a time as you're going through the night. It's going to change your life. It's going to make you feel better. And when you wake up in the morning, start off with a quart of water or something along those lines. For example, if you don't have a quart of water, maybe like 16 ounces, a half of a quart of water, whatever you can actually get in you that doesn't feel really uncomfortable in your body, get it in you and have it before you have any food. It's going to change your life for real. So drink lots of water. So I hope that helps. That is an answer to one question. And I look forward to answering a whole bunch of questions and learning from you too. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.